Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Santa Anita Park here on Tuesday. It is July the 4th, 2017. I'm going to look at the 6th race from Santa Anita, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Today's 6th race from Santa Anita here on closing day, it's the 78th running of the American Stakes. Grade 3 purse $100,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 9 horses going the distance of ground of 1,600 meters or 1 mile on the turf course. Very rarely do you see A tracks running on a Tuesday afternoon, so I take it for granted when you have it. I think more A tracks should really be running on Tuesdays. Maybe years ago, I think Niagara used to run on Tuesdays, or no, that was Mondays. But if you want to make money, Tuesdays is the thing. My top pick on this July 4th featured, I like the number 4 horse. He's coming off a layoff, but I think he'll run a big one. I'm gonna go 4-8-5-1 in the superfecta. 4-8-5-1 super. My top pick, number 4. Gary Stevens gets the leg up for Dan Hendricks, who trains this 5-year-old horse out of Munnings. Most recently, the 26th of November at Del Mar, mile 16th in the Grade 2 Seabiscuit Handicap. Horse finished third by a half length that day. Set the pace early on and kind of, lost in the straightaway. Disappointing beat, but he fought back a tiny bit. The winter ring weekend ran a hell of a race for Grand Motion, but this horse was third best. Start before going down the hill at Santa Anita, 6.5 furlongs and Brews Cup Turf Sprint. This horse nearly won. Finished second by a nose, closing up well behind. Obviously, ran a hell of a race to win that day. Disappointing that he was retired this week, but that was probably one of his best races of his life. He just held on. Great race. Also, Gary Stevens lost the whip at the 16th ball. You want to keep the whip on, not to knock Gary Stevens, but next time hold on to the whip. And then start for Santa Anita, October the 8th, 1 mile in the City of Hope mile. Horse finished second by half length. Sat second most of the race. Couldn't get up there. Vijak, who won, ran a hell of a race. They're probably using this race as a prep race to the Del Mar races. He's done okay at Del Mar in the past. But I think here at Santa Anita, he should run a big one. He's getting the mile distance. Looking at this, there's a little bit of speed in here today. I don't expect this horse to be setting the pace, but I expect him to be second or third going into the backstretch or so. Stalker kind of a position for him. Like I said, I think he should run a big one off the layoff, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the 6th from Santa Anita here on closing day, it's the 78th Grade 3 American Stakes. Going to go with the 4 horse. Going to go 4-8-5-1 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.